if you look at the small cap index, the mutual fund industry tracks index because small cap has several indices. So Nifty Small Cap 250 is the index which has the largest following. So in that case, if you look at it, it's about 15,000 as per price, and in terms of earnings, it's close to about 700. So that's about 21, 22 P. And the earnings this year has been about 30% growth in the earnings. Next year also we expect about 14-15% earnings growth. That's 0.1. So valuations are reasonable. Earnings growth has been stable. Liquidity, which comes from both the sides, the domestic side and the foreign inflow. On the domestic side, these 250 stocks have got large inflows because the mutual fund industry in the small cap category has got about 500 million consistently for the last 6-7 months. And even our estimates for February mid-month are almost about 300 million has come. Because these stocks have a lower free float, their buoyancy is high with small levels of liquidity. That's 0.3. 0.4, in our opinion, what is going to happen is the MSCI small cap index has 200 more stocks than the domestic guys who track about 250 stocks. MSCI stocks are about 450. The other 200 have got a lot of FII inflow, and that's what has kept them at elevated valuation. So if you look at these 250 stock index, you see dispersion in terms of valuation. But we believe if you look at the total index, the valuation seems reasonable, liquidity seems great, earnings growth seems favorable, and the continued liquidity also seems promising.
What do you like among the small caps? Because it's an under-researched sector, so people, from the outside would be a little wary of dipping their toes.
See, what has happened is small cap as a word remains small cap over the years. For in India, there has been a paradigm shift in how small caps actually, in terms of size, look today. If you look at the largest small cap in the small cap index, it's about 60,000 crore Indian rupees, which is a lot of money in terms of market cap. So what has happened is the smallest small cap in stock is about 500 million, and then you have a large small cap as well. So coming back to what do we see in terms of under-research, I think the research has broadened in India because we are the largest number of listed stocks in the world. And I think the brokerages have started covering a lot more stocks than they would over the last 5 years because of the total change in the market cap. So point one I'm making is on this topic, Tanveer, is that research has deepened, point one. Point two, you're able to spot several businesses which are potential mid-caps and large caps in India. Because in an economy which is going to go nominal 11-12%, I think spotting businesses which can consistently grow at 20% is not an outrageous ask.